It was a quiet Thursday morning when I came out to my driveway, ready to head to work, only to be greeted with an unexpected shock. My Tesla was gone. My heart sank, and I stood there frozen for a moment, trying to comprehend what had just happened. The car, which I had worked so hard for, was nowhere to be found. I immediately checked my surroundings and realized there were no signs of forced entry or anything that seemed unusual. I called the police right away, reporting the theft and providing all the necessary details about my car. Little did I know, this wasn't just a random theft. It was, in fact, the work of Karen, the notorious HOA president who lived next door. Karen had always been entitled, believing that she could do whatever she wanted. Over the past few weeks, I had noticed her glancing at my Tesla with an oddly possessive look. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but as I recalled the strange behavior, it all started to make sense. Karen had always been vocal about her dislike for my fancy car and her preference for more traditional vehicles. As I stood there waiting for the police, I tried to track the car using the Tesla app. To my surprise, the car was moving, and it wasn't just driving around aimlessly. It was heading straight down the road in the direction of the local police station. My jaw dropped. Apparently, Karen had taken the keys while I wasn't looking and decided to borrow my car without permission. I couldn't believe it. I quickly called the police back, explaining the situation and asking them to intercept the car before it reached the station. Within minutes, I got a call from the police, telling me that they had stopped my car and were holding Karen at the station. Apparently, Karen had no idea that Tesla's GPS tracking would lead straight to the police station, or maybe she thought she could outsmart everyone. When I arrived at the station, I found Karen sitting in the interrogation room, looking more embarrassed than I had ever seen her. The police were already questioning her about why she decided to take someone else's car without permission. Karen tried to play the victim, claiming she just wanted to take it for a spin and didn't mean any harm. But the police weren't having it. She was booked for theft, and her entitled attitude only made matters worse. As I stood there watching Karen being escorted out in handcuffs, I couldn't help but feel a sense of justice. Sometimes entitled people believe they can take whatever they want, but as Karen learned the hard way, no one is above the law. And my Tesla, well, it was back where it belonged, parked safely in my driveway,